All right, it's time to get up and moving with fitness dynamo Laurent Amzalag.
Welcome back to Great Day Washington. Good to have you here.
Thank you so much.
All right, this time of year, we've all made our resolutions, right?
Right.
Strong.
Oh, we tried at least.
Either you haven't started, or maybe you're starting to fall off.
Right,
Why
right.
is this time of year so hard?
Well, because first of all, a habit takes time to create, right? So a lot of people are quick. If it doesn't happen right away, then maybe it's not meant to be, right? So it takes time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you some tips to help keep that flame alive.
All right.
You ready? Are you ready at home?
Yes.
All right. Tip number one. Make small changes, okay? A lot of people go in with that idea, okay, I'm gonna work out 6 days a week, I'm only gonna eat celery all day, I'm gonna change my husband, wife. They wanna change everything, right? Right away. You set yourself up for failure when you do this.
Yeah.
You know, instead, make small changes. This week, I'm gonna concentrate on drinking my 64 ounces of water, for example. The following week, I'm just gonna think about getting 15 extra minutes of sleep, right? Making small changes. And I'm a strong believer that one healthy habit leads to another. Right?
Yes.
So you start with something small and that will lead to bigger things. So my suggestion would be to create a list from the easiest change that you want to make to the hardest and start with the easiest stuff, all right? If fitness is the hardest for you, just put it at the bottom of the list, all right?
Okay.
Number two, don't do something because you read it in a glossy magazine or heard about it in one of those entertainment shows, right?
Yep.
What works for Jennifer Lopez in her butt works for Jennifer Lopez, right? It might not be for you. I know. But the idea is to do something that you enjoy, right? Because when you enjoy something, you stick with it. And when you stick with it, then you get the results you're looking for. So if this is what you like to do, right? Do it, but do it on a regular basis. If dancing is what you like to do, do it, but do it on a regular basis. Choose something that works for you because that's what's going to make you stick with it. And then you're going to get the results, right?
I like that.
Tip number 3, do something also, lead with your mind instead of your body. I know it's human nature to say to yourself, oh, I want to lose that 20 pounds, I want to look good in my bikini or Speedo for that summer vacation, right?
Right.
What happens is you're going to start stressing when you go with that. When you lead with a physical change, it's going to stress you. Why? Well, because the changes are not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time. And we're so used to wanting results quick, and we could thank Amazon Prime for that.
Right.
Yes.
You know, that we start stressing. And when we start stressing, what happens? We create cortisol. And what is cortisol? It's the stress hormone. And one of the things that cortisol does is it holds on to that fat. It makes it harder for you to lose fat.
Yeah.
So you want to lose weight, you start stressing about it, and it makes it harder for you.
And we already have plenty of stress in our lives.
Exactly.
Right?
You don't want to add that, you know?
Yeah.
But instead of stressing about that, think about how good I'm going to feel after that walk, right? Just feel good. And that's going to happen the first moment you put that foot
is the
right in
immediate
front of the other.
gratification.
It's exactly that. And all the other byproducts like weight loss, energy level soaring, feeling and looking younger, these are all byproducts that will happen as long as you don't stress about it.
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
Great.
Another great tip. Do we have time for another tip?
Absolutely.
We do.
Oh, perfect. Another great tip is join a group, right? If have a friend or coworker or family member join you because that's going to keep you accountable, right? And when you are accountable, that's going to be very important, especially during those days when all you want to do is sit on the sofa or stay in bed, right?
Yeah.
Studies have shown that people that work out together double their chances of success. Couples that work out together only have a 6% dropout rate compared to 43% when they do it on their own. Now, I'm not saying go ahead and divorce your wife or husband if they don't want to work out with you, but that just shows the power of a group, right? So have a friend join you, join a group fitness class, even an online group. You know, I coach a lot of people online. Even though people are not there physically, just knowing that people are there and going through the same struggles as you are will keep you motivated.
You see those working, because I've always noticed working out with people, it helps, or and your husband, wife, spouse, partner is the closest and easiest one.
Right.
But those online challenges, those
absolutely. And I don't like to call it challenges because they're more of let me show you how to create those habits, which takes about usually 70 days to create a habit. So that it takes a little while. That's why
it's 70 days. Normally you hear like 21 days.
You hear 21 days. Other studies have shown 200 days. From what I've seen and what I've read, it takes on average 70 days to create a habit. So don't give up now.
Yeah.
Just make those smaller changes.
Start with the smaller
Start
changes.
with the smaller changes.
And another thing that I want to share is,
how it's making you feel.
Exactly. It doesn't matter how old you are, right? A lot of people that I meet tell me all the time, oh, I'm a certain age, I've lived my life a certain way. You're not going to teach an old dog new tricks, right? which is not the case. You know, studies have shown that people could change at any age, create those new habits. It's called neuroplasticity. The mind is malleable. It could change, and you could create some new habits at any age.
Here's one habit. We're already in our workout gear, so now we don't have an excuse, right?
So
get
we
off
could do
that
some
couch,
jump rope.
Start working out. We'll keep going, Laurent. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Make it a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.